Hello guys, welcome back to my channel Vishal VFX. Before watching this video, please guys do subscribe to my channel and click on the bell icon as well as like this video and share it. So, before watching this video, I want you to guys watch the previous keying videos, which are the fundamentals of the keying, and they are the old school method, which are really essential for you guys to learn. Because jumping on the advanced or the expert level is really not a good thing. Where once if your fundamentals are not strong, because the thing which I'm going to supposed to do over here in this script you will be like bouncing from your head that what I'm doing over here with this thing. So it's really important for you guys to watch the previous video then jump to write this one. So how we gonna get those kind of motion blur hair edges blended very well as there is certain motion blur on our hand as well as you can see, which must be blended properly. And so let's begin. I'll just hold on a certain frame. Suppose this is the frame that I want to hold, and what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna show you the previous method that you might have seen in other videos as well. That how they do it is they go for alpha first. That they will do an alpha like this. Just get rid of everything. So you can see, just introduce much opaque and now we can introduce those noise. I'm just going to show you. And we take an alpha copy node, remove this with our background. Now you see that what this is the result of which we basically get. And let me just defocus it to somewhat on this level. Yeah, and then what we do is we take a PXF fill spill to kill the spills, and what we do is just go darken on the certainly this such kind of edges. Now you can see over here. Let me just introduce some hard alpha as well. This is the way that we use, and then what we do is take a grade node, then we just put to invert and just try to get rid of those black dark edges, which is really time consuming. Now you can see this is the most time consuming method, but somewhat we are close enough to our scan, and we need to spend a plenty of time with taking the grade notes and working on the spills over here. Just try to remove those gray edges and get those blended with the BG. Like just we need those things to be blended. So what I'm gonna do in this video, let me just clear this up for you guys so that you can understand what I'm doing. So I've just cleaned up everything. Now I've just added a backdrop as well, so it's better to understand everything that I'm going supposed to do. So let's begin. We'll take a key light first, and then we're gonna take PG from here. So let me just pull this PG slightly up. Okay. So I'm just gonna pick a random color, and then I'm just gonna change this to composite. Usually what we do is we just try to work with this only and introduce it over here, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna composite this thing. So now you can see that we have a much better blended edges with some kind of noise over here. So what and this I really hate this MOV quality of the DSLR. Still it's okay. I'm just gonna take a denoise so that I can denoise my footage. Yes, so we have denoised our footage so that we get rid of this. And now you can see We are pretty much at the good stage. Everything is almost blended, but we do have this white edges, the gray edges, slightly this white edges in our gray channel, as well as over here, and then there's something dark over here. But and we are disturbing the background as well a lot by introducing this kind of fuzzy edges. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna get rid of this thing first. Okay, so we'll go in alpha bias. We'll just tweak certain channel over here so that we get rid of those. Now you can see once I go dark, slightly less on red, green, then I'll get rid of those edges which are in green, and I'm just slightly increase the edges in red. Now you can see we are introducing certain kind of blacks in blue channel. So what we can do is just go slightly like this on screen grain so that we don't get black edges. Okay, now we see that we have a pretty much good edges blended very well, and we are slightly affecting the inside edge of the character as well. So I'm just put it over here. Let us just compare that the inside edges are also getting affected. The inside part of the this is getting affected, but that's okay. Now we can see that we have everything blended. So how we are supposed to use it? So previously, what we used to do is we used to get rid of these gray edges and introduce the color of the background like this, certainly to blend it over here. So what we are going to do is we are going to take this as a spill. So this is the spill right now, like the spill thing that we have done right now. So that we have everything, our edges and every kind of thing is perfect over here, and we'll see it over here. Ta-da! Everything is like within just one node, we almost got our edges pretty much well blended, as you can see right now here. The motion blur is pretty much well blended. Even small kind of work for over here, which I'm gonna do, and there is a black edge over here. That's okay. We'll fix that as well. Let me just compare that thing with the scan. Okay, so let's go in some other frame, the heavy motion blur frame. Like you can see, we are missing certainly some kind of edit, and this is the worst thing about the movies and less quality footages. Still, it's better that I explain my idea. And what we're supposed to do was about the motion blur on our hand as well. Let us just go to some frame where we can see motion blur. Yeah, this one is good. Now you see that we don't have the alpha properly. So what we need to do is, in this cases, we need to work on the alpha. So let us just take a key light, or I prefer IBK when I just work on alpha. So I always prefer IBK working on alpha. So I'll take a IBK, and this is like almost a constant. So I'll just pick a color. So you can see we have alpha. Just slightly get rid of those edges. Okay, and I'm just gonna merge it over here and add a clamp value so that we don't carry any clamped alpha. Like if we can check it over here that we have clamp alpha or no by just clicking on this exposure, so we don't have any clamped alpha. We'll go here. Now you can see just by introducing this edges, we have got almost everything that we needed for in a com. and these are the slightly work that we need to do. But most of the things are covered in a like a easy span of time that you can see over here. So what I was telling is that we are affecting inside the edges over as well. Okay, so in that case, what we are supposed to do, just try to give you a brief that this is the alpha, and it doesn't make a sense that how you get it. That it no, it must not be like it's not needed that they are should be perfect. They should be totally perfect. Like a small like you might have seen that I have so much of noise in my alpha, but that's okay in my case, as well as in your case it would be okay. So let us just try to reveal the edges which this scan part which is getting affected. Now you can see over here as well we are affecting, okay, the hair inside, and we don't want those things to change. So what I'm going to do is take another key here. Okay, so this is like we are recreating the scan over here. We'll take this and lose a little amount and then try to get everything. This is really hard edge kind of a work. Okay, and then we're gonna pre-mold it. So the idea was the thing which we are losing because of this comping techniques, the semi-transparent thing that we are saying, we're gonna introduce reveal back those earths of a scan with the help of this. Okay, so now you can see we are introducing the inside semi-transparent area which was getting affected due to the key light. Now you can see. Okay, so what we'll do, we copy the pxf kill spill again. Okay, and what I'm gonna do is like you can see we are introducing these gray edges as well, so we're gonna erode our alpha slightly to an extent that I don't need it. Okay, like this much, and I'm gonna blur this thing to a good level. So the semi-transparent area, I have the semi-transparent area covered back, and now if we check the scan, then nothing is getting affected inside. So now you can see the edges are really good, and we are losing some kind of detail which we are supposed to we are going supposed to work on right now. Okay, so now we have slightly weird edges over here. So what we can do in such cases, just let me clean this thing, arrange it more in a proper way, and add a backdrop, rework on scan. I'll name it as this, and let us just make it dark. So this is the rework that we are supposed to do on the scan, and the BG is introduced over here. So this method will definitely work on any of the scan, any of the footages that you are using. You want to do comp and any kind of such thing. Okay, so let us just get those edges as well. So I'll take a constant. I'll just try the method which works the best. Sorry, we'll take this is like a additive key kind of stuff. So I'll just tell you. You might have seen in this in previous video as well, but just a little recap for you guys. What we are supposed to do, we have taken a constant of the chroma, and we're just gonna divide that thing like this, and we're gonna add it as a multiply over here so that we have those dark edges. And we are revealing the scan, so we got each and every detail which we needed. Like if you check it over here now, we have properly everything, even a single pixel from the scan properly without affecting inside anything with the scan. If you check, if you go in on another frame like this, so now you see we have certain kind of gray edges. Why? It's because of this, I think so. So we need to work on slightly over here as well. The hair area, let us just reduce it slightly. Now we have those edges properly blended. So you might need to work on this grade where we have too much of like erode thing, where we have too much of motion blur, so that we just get rid of those. And now you can see there is some kind of weird patches over here which is happening due to the I hate this YouTube quality. Okay, still we'll manage to get things right. Okay, okay, come on, slightly like this so that we don't just have those black edges. Yeah, pretty much better. And introduce some red, reduce blue, properly blended edges. Now we have to work on this. Now you can see that the color, the blending of the cloth is not proper. So what I'm gonna do is take another. I'm just gonna copy this. Okay. Uh, do the same thing. Apply it over here. Now I'm just gonna tweak this value until and unless I get rid of those edges. Okay, slightly like more, I think so. Pretty much close, I think so. That's what we far we can get from this. Okay, so what I'm gonna supposed to do is I'm just gonna key mix that area. I'm just gonna go here and key mix it. I can take this skin area as well in this properly. So now you can see there is some kind of changes that we did. Okay, and over here, what I'm supposed to do, take a edge blur, and in edge blur it does work slightly better. Okay, this is coming from the alpha, I think so. Now take a hero, then in alpha channel, or else we'll no, no, this is the way that the why it was important for you to know the traditional method as well. So once we get stuck somewhere with this kind of thing, then we need to go back on a traditional way of doing things. We'll go over here, take the red channel, darken this. Before that, we'll just erode the edges inside so that this thing gets darkened. Okay, slightly more. We almost got that. Or else we need to work slightly better way. Let's take a hue saturation now and kill the saturation over there on those edges like this. And we're gonna blur them slightly. We're gonna blur the edges over here as well slightly. This is done now. Just with the help of we'll got rid of that. Even over here the edges are good now. It's because of the anti-aliasing issue of the movies, which is really creating a mess right now for me. So now you see we have introduced everything, and our BG is slightly getting affected due to this multiply node. I think so. Like if we just check, it's getting slightly affected. We'll do a PXF kill spill over here as well, so that something green was getting introduced, as you can see over here. So now we have this those color back, and we're gonna take a grid node and slightly increase the gamma back. So what will happen is there won't be any much effect, like a really minor changes to a BG comp like this, and we have the edges as well. Meanwhile, which is good. Okay, so just a brief recap for you guys that what I have done in this. We'll go to some other frame like this. This is pretty much good, and we need to work on this as well. The same. It's okay. If we work on key light, we get this. Where is my roto? It's there only. Alpha bias will definitely work in this case. Almost got everything which was needed, and we have motion blur, everything properly blended. As you can see, nothing is getting too much problematic. So now just match the let do some kind of grading stuff so that they look properly. So what happened when the BG gets changed? You might be thinking that we need to do a rework, man. No, no, no. There is nothing to worry about. No matter what happens over here, your edges would be really fine. As you can see over here, they don't get much affected. So that this is the best way that we should do. Now you can see we are getting affected over here. It's because we need to introduce those things that as I told you before properly in our comp. So let us just get this much, and separately we need to get for the hair. Crop. Okay, the BG gone somewhere else. It's okay now. Yeah. So those, as you can see, this is slightly warm and this is slightly bluish tone. So let us just do grading stuff slightly. We won't change our scan. We're gonna change the BG, and we're gonna change it over here. Sorry, yeah. Let's introduce blue to this background like this. So the tone is almost similar, and we're gonna check the black levels. which is extremely worrisome right now. So this is getting too much. We need to take a CC node and we need to add work on midterms. Slightly like this, which is good. So now we see that they look similarly at the same. So we have done such kind of grading stuff, and we don't see anything to worry about the hair edges. So this is it, which I was supposed to explain, and let us just do a brief recap so that you guys don't get confused. So what I've done is I have taken the alpha, which is not so good, which is like a rough sum alpha. Then what I did is just took the key light, blended this thing like this, and then I have introduced the inner scan as much as possible, and later on we can do it as much as we needed. Then I copied the alpha, which I have. You can do much better alpha. Then I've pre-multed it, and then slightly some work on the edges. Okay, on the like these edges, blur and all, and nothing much. So, and what I did over here, took the scan, divided it with the constant color, which this color, and then kill spill it, so that it was introducing green, and then slightly uh, got the gamma value up so that it doesn't affect too much on the background. So everything is done in a quick span of time. So this could have been really consumed a lot of time in the while doing the comping stuff. I need to make a certain thing clear as well. Like, if you have to become a composer, like if you want to switch it from any department, or you're just trying to be a or want to become a composer, you're the fresher in compositing. So, keying is the only basic entry level that you need to keep your like, which must be very really strong, so that you get the job in compositing, because this is the first thing that they're gonna give it to you, the keying and all this thing you're gonna get. Then they're gonna go to like grading stuff, the CG stuff, or element comping, different types of comping they're gonna go introduce, and they're just gonna give it to you. But this is the entry level compositing technique. Okay, so thank you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video, learned a lot, and see you in next video.